name is Aneta Bisuku. I am in MA 1902 Video Group 1. Today we take topic 13, which is investigation of regulation of hormones in mental, physical and sexual development. So my colleague has already talked about the mental development and I will take the physical development. So basically the major hormone that is responsible for physical growth and development is the growth hormone, which is secreted by the anterior pituitary gland, which is located in the brain close to the hypothalamus. And this hormone is responsible for bone formation and bone mass growth and increase in the lean body mass, and also in protein synthesis and production of a lot of protein, which also affects normal body metabolism. So this hormone also stimulates osteoblasts, which leads in bone formation, and also stimulates chondrocytes, which lead in formation of bones from cartilages, like in growing children where they have some cartilages that have to form into bones because of their maturation. The regulation of growth hormone is these are factors that regulate the growth hormone. An increase in growth hormone is caused by hypoglycemia, fasting, sleep, exercise, stress, and some healthy traumas. And decrease in growth hormone is as a result of hypoglycemia and pregnancy and some other factors. So these growth hormones, when they are produced in the pituitary gland, they are basically metabolized. Basically, yes, they're metabolized in the liver and they're excreted by the kidneys. So yes, in the liver they produce a substance called the insulin-like growth factor, and this is similar to the compounds that are involved in bone growth and development. Yes, some other substances that people use to enhance body development and development of muscles and stuff is like steroids, amphetamine, and diuretics. Some of the diseases related to growth hormone is acromegaly. Yeah, something like that. Yes. Acromegaly, yes, it's a disorder caused by excessive level of growth hormone, and it's mostly caused by a tumor in the person's pituitary gland, and this can also lead to gigantism. Also, there's a disease called Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. This actually causes dementia and death. So finally, I just want to mention that the structure of this growth hormone, it is a single unbranched chain containing 191 amino acids and 2 disulfide compounds. And this growth hormone is derived from DNA recombinant technology. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sharbil Makiran and I'm from 1902. This is Group 1, doing the physiology project on the hormonal regulation on mental functions development, as well as physical and sexual. So we're going to start with the mental development that's influenced by hormones. So here we go. The connection between the brain and hormones goes both ways. The brain sends signals that instruct your body's glands to produce and release hormones from within the body, and they send messages back to the brain that influence its activity. For example, the thyroid gland sends hormones that are issued as commands from the brain, and they influence the entire body. Also aldosterone, testosterone, and estrogen. So hormonal function is important in maintaining the development of human growth and cognitive function. The neuronal networking is still being researched in regard of the exact pathway for how hormonal changes can directly affect cognitive abilities such as memory, thinking, problem solving, spatial ability, and even emotion. So some hormonal imbalances such as abnormal cortisol levels can alter the brain's function and can impair memory, cause brain fog. So other hormone imbalances can negatively affect the mood and energy levels as well. So this is another example, hypothyroidism, which is characterized by low function of the thyroid gland. It decreases the brain activity. Chronic stress produces more white matter, fewer neurons, fewer neural bodies, which are characterized as the gray matter. Estrogen imbalances negatively impacts the activity of the hippocampus, mood and memory, and progesterone issues can affect the production of neurotransmitter GABA, which can result in seizures in some cases. So, yeah, thanks.
Hi, this is Mariam from group 1902. Today I'm going to talk about the sexual development of the female and a little bit about the male also. So the sexual development in girls, the effects of the sex hormones include breast development and widening of the hips. And boys, I'm going to little bit going to talk about the difference. The one note about the boys and one note about the women. So in boys, they result in growth of facial hair, increased muscular development, and deepening of the voice. The sexual during the 7th week of the development of the male and female, embryos start to develop differently. The male pattern of development is triggered by the production of testosterone in the embryo's gonads, and in the female embryos, testosterone is absent, and the female reproductive system develops under the influence of estrogens produced in the gonads. This is the hormones. In male is the testosterone, and in the female is the estrogen. Estrogens and the testosterone are steroid hormones primarily produced in the gonads. In addition to shaping the sexual development of the embryo, this hormone acts on the cells and tissue to produce many of the physical characteristics associated with the male and female. So we have like the puberty is a period of rapid growth and sexual maturation, during which the reproductive system becomes fully functional in the male and female. And the puberty actually begins in the brain of both female and male, when the hypothalamus signals the pituitary to produce hormones that affect the gonads. The hormones that I was talking about, the testosterone and the estrogen. The main function of the male reproductive system, when puberty is complete, then the reproductive system is fully functional, meaning that the male can produce and release active sperm. The release of LH stimulates cells and the testes to produce increased amount of the testosterone, that the hormone that male produce. Testosterone causes the physical change in male associated with the puberty, such as facial hair, increased muscular development, and dependent voice. Testosterone and the FSH stimulate the development of the sperm in the male. Okay, I'm going to talk about the female reproductive system. The main function of the female reproductive system is to produce egg cells or ova. In addition, the system prepares the female's body to nourish the development of the embryo. The primary reproductive organs of the female are the ovaries. Puberty in female starts when hypothalamus signals the pituitary gland to release FSH and LH. FSH stimulates cells within the ovaries to produce increased amount of estrogen, that the hormone that female produces, and to start producing egg cells. Female reproductive structure, it's like each ovary contains up to 4,000 primary follicles. The follicles help an egg mature for release into the reproductive tract. About 400 eggs are released in woman's lifetime.